there! Thanks for joining me for my second video ever. This time I have an Easter little wrap for you and also an easy way to start this fun doodling. I knew as soon as I made these little bunny pins that I wanted to do a doodle frame. And a big white piece of paper was so intimidating that I thought, well, if I could start out with some shape to help guide me, maybe I would do a better job. So I started out with a scalloped oval, which worked perfectly. So I'm going to show you kind of how I did this and how this really helps as a guide, especially for someone like me who I really do not draw well at all, and I'm just trying to do a good job. So let me show you what I did. Okay, here is the oval, and I knew that I wanted kind of a rough, just fun frame. So the guide is perfect just inside those scallops. So I just started and took it on around and did it again and again and maybe one more time. And it can be pretty messy. Okay, then for the scallops, I just use the scallops themselves as guidelines. And really, the faster you go, the better, because it shouldn't look in any way perfect. It should look like you just sat down and started doodling, right? And then I went back and put in some little dots. Now the thing that intimidated me the most, I have to admit, was the bunny ears, because I kept thinking, what if they're not straight? What if they're different sizes? What if they're crooked? And then I started thinking, well, so what if they are? It'll probably just make a cute bunny. So I kind of laid my bunny pieces in here just to kind of see where he was going to go and kind of get a rough idea of where the ears need to go. And then I just made some bunny ears. And it really doesn't matter how rough they are. It still seems to be cute. And then I decided he needed a little bunny tail. Okay, so that's it. And for the black, I used a Prismacolor Premier .5 black pen, which seems to work pretty well. And then I just had this little lip pen pink laying around. I thought that would work pretty well for those ears. And just kind of scribbled those in. Now for these cute little pins, they don't have a solid back because sometimes I like to put in pin backs. And I found that actually using pop dots is a real easy way of making these pins stand off. So I'm putting one in, and then I'm going to put on one more. Okay. Put his little head on. Okay. Then he needs his little body on. He needs two more. So really, this is a really quick little project. And I just love how the scalloped oval really helped me do some doodling. Okay. There he is. And now you've got the tag all ready to go. And see, I did it real messy and real fast, and he's still pretty cute. Okay. To make the rest of the little wrap, I started out with a 9.5 inch long strip of cardstock or printed paper, and 2 inches wide, because I used the Stampin' Up! Scalloped tag topper to do the ends. And they just slip in there. You punch. Go ahead and do the other end. And then you need to make 2 scores so that your egg will fit right in there. The bottom of the bag is 1.5 inches And I made my first score about 3 7/8 from the very tip of this scallop. So 3 7/8, and then 1.5 inches from that one. And then you're ready just to fold it and use a little bit of twine to finish it off. Punch a little hole in that cute little doodle frame that you made, and it's ready to go. If you would like your own little bunny pins, I have them in my Etsy shop. You can find me at lorihairston.blogspot.com. So I hope you try some doodling.